Now, let's look at the different types of airlines. How many are there? 2, 3. I like to believe there are 5 major types. What are legacy airlines, air charters, low-cost carriers, hybrid carriers, leisure airlines? Let's find out. Legacy carriers are known as such since they have been operational for the past 60 to 80 years. They are also known as full-service carriers. They are scheduled carriers who offer regular flights and departures. They may have both international and domestic service. In most cases, their operations revolve around a hub and spoke network. For example, for Singapore Airlines, their hub is Singapore. Examples of these airlines are Philippine Airlines, Singapore Airlines, Japan Airlines, Malaysian Airlines, American Airlines, EVA Air of Taiwan, Cathay Pacific of Hong Kong. Full-service carriers got its name because their airfare automatically charges services such as check-in baggage, meals, reading materials, entertainment. Almost all have loyalty programs where their passengers earn points for trips traveled. Here is an example of a loyalty program from Gulf Air. Loyalty programs are similar to your SM Advantage card. Part of what is included or has been paid for in the airfare is in-flight entertainment, such as this in-seat video that allows personal choice of entertainment. For long-haul flights of over 4 flying hours, full-service carriers provide personal in-flight kits. For economy class passengers, the basic is toothbrush and toothpaste. For business class or first class passengers, additional amenities are included such as eye cover, earphones, even pajamas. Full-service carriers often have 2 to 3 classes of service. They have first class, business class, and economy class passengers. Some airlines today have also innovated to include what they call premium class, which is between economy and business class. Here we see special services and amenities given to further distinguish economy class passengers from the high revenue passengers of business and first class section. Let's now find out more about low-cost carriers, or more commonly known as LCC. Similar to full-service carriers, LCCs also have regular scheduled flights. However, from the name alone, their operations are low cost, which allows them to offer low fares. LCCs consciously keep their cost low in order to pass their savings to the passengers. For sure, safety is still a priority for the LCC, but their basic objective is to bring passengers from point A to point B. Full-service carriers have seen the success of LCCs. It is now common for full-service carriers to have LCC subsidiaries so that they can compete or capture both markets. Singapore Airlines, or SQ, has Value Air as their LCC subsidiary. QF, or Qantas of Australia, has Jetstar. And Philippine Airlines, or PR, has PAL Express as their LCC counterpart. One of the cost-cutting strategies employed by low-cost carriers is the unbundling of amenities. Instead of tucking in the cost of amenities such as meals, check-in baggage, seat selections, low-cost carriers give the passengers the option to choose. Some may prefer to sleep in the flight rather than to eat. Then, these passengers need not pay for the meal. Some passengers prefer to travel light, so instead of not using the paid check-in baggage, low-cost carriers give them the option not to purchase it. This way, those who want to simply have the convenience of traveling by air get low fares. Another type of airline is the air charter. These carriers are also known as air taxi. Why do you think have they been called such? Well, similar to taxis, you can dictate where you want to go or fly to or from. Air taxis need not follow such regular schedules. As long as there's a safe airport to fly in or take off from, the air taxi can operate. In the Philippines, airtaxi.ph is an example of an air charter. Their fleet often include small jets and helicopters. Now let's see what hybrid carriers are. These airlines are those moving between full-service carriers and low-cost carriers. Often, this type of airlines offer low fares but may still provide amenities and services similar to the full-service carrier, such as food, in-flight magazine, in-flight entertainment, etc. What is important is for these airlines to make sure their costs do not exceed their selling price or fare. Otherwise, they may start to lose. There are also what we call leisure airlines. These carriers may offer scheduled service but to very limited destinations. They may have only one or two destinations to offer. Their fleet may be composed of small planes, but their service is still that of business class. Leisure airlines fly to high-end leisure destinations, which allow them to offer premium service and charge high fares. AirSwift consider themselves a leisure airline. They are one of the few who fly to Batanes. The airfare to Batanes is actually more expensive than the airfare to Hong Kong. That concludes our discussion on basic information about airlines. If you have any questions, please post it on the forum so I may be able to answer them.